Next, I'd like to introduce Lacey Buchanan. How many of you have seen her video? Oh, good. There's a good number of you. Lacey has posted a video of her story with her son Christian on Godmine, and it had over 11 million views within, I don't know, a couple months or something. She'll tell you the story, but it went viral. People were so moved by her story well, you know what? I'm going to let her tell you. So without further ado, Lacey Buchanan.
Hi guys, I have my phone out because I have some family back in Nashville, Tennessee, and they're watching right now, so I wondered if before I get started, if you guys could do me a favor and tell them all hi, y'all. Awesome, thank you so much. Alright, so my story started just a few years ago. When I was 23, the most amazing thing happened to me and my husband. We found out that we were going to have a baby. We were thrilled. And when we went for our 18-week ultrasound to find out the baby's gender, we were overjoyed to find out that we were having a little boy. We had hoped for a boy first, and we had got our desires. And a few days later, we got a call from our doctor. It was a very scary call, and not one that we had ever expected. Something wasn't right. We went back for more ultrasounds and found out that Christian had a cleft lip and palate. But something wasn't exactly adding up. The doctors were confused, and they really couldn't tell us what was going on. The ultrasounds just didn't help. As Christian grew, the doctors only became more unsure. They began a list of possible diagnoses, but they couldn't tell us which ones would be right and which ones would be wrong. As Christian's birth grew closer, doctors couldn't be sure if he would even live. They didn't know if he would be able to breathe on his own. But we did not give up hope. We loved Christian with everything we had, and we trusted God with his life.
Amen.
On February 18th, 2011, at 9:32 a.m., Christian came into the world screaming. He was alive. We saw the cleft, but we just didn't care. All we could think about was that he had beaten the odds, and he was the most beautiful thing that we had ever seen. But our joy was short-lived. Within a few days, we realized that not only did Christian have a cleft lip and palate, but his eyes had clefted too. Our sweet little boy was blind. We were heartbroken. We spent the next month in the neonatal intensive care unit in Nashville. And when we finally got to go home, things did not get easier. We would take Christian out in public, and everywhere we went, people would stare at us. They would whisper behind our backs or come up and ask us what was wrong with our child. One woman even told me that I was a horrible person for not aborting Christian in utero, because he would lead a miserable and pathetic life. She said that I was selfish for letting him live. I was shocked. I couldn't believe that anyone could really think this way. I had prayed and fought for Christian to live, and this person thought he didn't deserve life. So I decided to do something about this misguided way of thinking. I recorded a video on my phone and posted it to the internet. The video told our story and explained how much I love Christian. It told how beautiful I think he is and how thankful I am to be his mom. The video went viral last May on Mother's Day, and some 11 million people have seen our story. And now 50,000 more. The messages began flooding in. No one could say enough how amazing Christian is, how beautiful they think he is, and how he has inspired them. Now Christian is happy, healthy, and a spoiled little boy. He'll be 2 next month. He loves life. He smiles constantly, and his giggle is absolutely infectious. Everyone who meets him falls in love with him. And in May of this year, Christian and our family will be blessed with another precious little boy who is healthy and has no signs of a cleft lip and palate. His name is Chandler. But even if Chandler did have a birth defect, it wouldn't change a thing about how much we love him and whether or not we would choose to keep him. He is our child. He is a gift, just like Christian. Thousands of lives have been touched just because Christian is alive. It's almost unbelievable at times to think of how much an impact he's had on the world. What a tragedy it would have been if he had never been given the chance to live. I stand here today and I can tell you with all sincerity that I do not regret my decision to not abort Christian. I can't imagine life without him. His disability has not devalued his life, and it does not define his worth. I'm blessed to have Christian, and I stand here today and I can tell you with all sincerity that you will not regret choosing life. Thank you.